Friends, I'm recording a little video today for anyone who's struggling a little bit with snapshots on the Line6 Helix. I've had mine for a year, but I've never really dug in deep as to what they are and how they work. They're fantastic. It's probably one of the best things about the Helix. And so I'm not gonna cover ground other people might have covered. What I'm gonna do is I was trying to make snapshots and not realizing you had to set controllers. And I'm gonna go to a scene here so you can see my desktop. So over here I have my HX edit. I like to do my editing on the computer rather than on the unit itself. I can just do it faster that way. You can do it on the floor model. Over here I have bound in a box. I've pulled up a blues and E, and it modulates to F sharp. And I don't know if I can play. I'm going to play through that just to show you how these different snapshots have done sound. But at any rate, cutting to the chase, I've got two different amps here on this. This is the None More Black. That is a preset on the Helix, but I've changed it and tailored it big time toward what I like. It is a Supro and a Cali rectified combo. So you see I got the Supro amp up on top. Down here I got the Cali rectified. I've made changes to all these. And so for each snapshot, I wanted to have a little more gain, a little more this, that, or the other thing. And I was changing stuff, and it would change everything. I didn't realize you have to set these controllers here, right? So you see these little white things beside each one of these. If you're gonna change some parameter from snapshot to snapshot, you've got to have these activated so that snapshots control them. For instance, master volume here. If I wanted that to be controlled by snapshot, I have to right click on it and choose snapshots. And there's all these different things. If I wanted to change the sag from, didn't mean to do that. Let's pull that sag kind of back up there. If I wanted to change that from snapshot to snapshot, I've got to choose snapshots, not MIDI controllers and foot switches, or none. It defaults to none. So if you put it on snapshots, and then that means that if I go to the next snapshot, if I go to number 2, and I want to change that, say I want to change the, you see all these that are white are the ones that I've got set. So if I want the drive to be a little higher even on that, I'm gonna hit save. And I'm going to go back to 1, and I'm going to go back to 2, and there my drive is saved, my drive adjustment. So that's how this works, and it works for everything. So if you do, for instance, this chorus up here, I went to snapshot 5, and I did some weird, changed it over to vibrato. I think I did. I'm going to change it over, let's make it a little bit more so it's... Yeah, I'm gonna hit save. And if I go to snapshot 1 again, you'll see that that's back to, it's over here, it's chorus again now. It's not vibrato, it's chorus, and there my parameters are saved. So without changing patch, so when you go from one preset to another, we're not talking about snapshots, talking about presets. So you go from preset to preset, there's a tight, like 200 milliseconds of nothing, where you're switching over from one to the other. If you're doing it with snapshots, though, it's not there. So you go from one snapshot to the other, and it's seamless. Here's so be looking up here, this is the snapshot thing, right? So snapshot 1, snapshot 2, snapshot 3, snapshot 4, snapshot 5. Back to 1. And it takes place instantaneously, which is brilliant. So I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to try to play through this blues. It's weird that I shouldn't have pulled up one that modulates to a different key. I'm terrible at playing F sharp blues. Never played F sharp. That's it. It'd also be your A major pentatonic, wouldn't it? Let's play through it, see how I do. And I'm going to play through all 5 of these snapshots that I've created. And I've been screwing around with them. Some of them may not sound so great, but I'll start on number 1, which is clean. But you know what? Let's make number 1 just a little louder. Let's throw a little bit more channel volume into number 1 here, and master maybe. And save that. Or not channel 1, but snapshot 1. And then we're going to go through the other snapshots as I play through this blues. Let's see if I can pull something off here. I'm going to switch over where you can't hear my string playing. Sorry for the sloppy play there. I got kind of lost in a minute trying to remember what pentatonics were for F sharp rather than using the snapshots. But hopefully now you got to see how you can real gracefully switch between a lot of different sounds and do it quickly and easily by using these snapshots in the Helix. And you got to use these controllers, folks. These little white boxes beside each of those. If that's not on, if these things aren't white, then they're not going to change between the snapshots. You can change something. You could change this hum here, and as far as it goes, if it's not assigned to a controller, then it's not going to save as you go segue back and forth between these different snapshots. So that's my little cool tip of the day. And, like I said, I watched a ton of videos and people were talking about it. Oh, you got to do controllers, and then nobody ever really quite quickly showed me how to do it. So that's why my necessity, my urgency for creating this, and it'll also help me to remember how to do it myself when I've been away from it for a little while and come back. Sometimes these videos are just something to help me out, and hopefully they'll be something to help you as well. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like. Hey, give me some tips. Those of you out here, maybe share with me some videos that you think I should watch so I can master my Helix. I'm trying my best, folks. Many thanks for subscribing and liking the videos. Have a great day.